Good morning.
Take two.
We are District 5, and because there's 5 of us, and also because we all saw the movie Mockingjay Part 2, and it was amazing.
It was good, but it was long.
Yeah, it was very long. Very long. Well, my name is Emily, and I have been going to SEC now for almost 3 years, and I graduate in the spring. And I'm planning on transferring to the WP Carey program at ASU. My major will be marketing, and possibly a minor in sustainability. I'm not sure about it. I'm still thinking about it. And I turned 20 in September, and I have 3 doggies, and they're the best things ever, and I love them so much. And that's just a little bit about me.
Okay, I'm Curtis. I'm studying business. This is my 2nd year at SCC. I plan on transferring over to ASU probably after this year. And then I also have dogs. I have 2 dogs. I have a golden doodle and a chihuahua.
A chihuahua.
And they are the best dogs in the world. So there's me.
Hello, my name is Rashawn. I have been going to SCC for 3 years. I am a fine arts and dance major. I'm graduating in May, which I'm really excited about. And I'm hopefully hearing back from schools that I get into, either Sonoma State University in San Francisco or Sam Houston State University in Houston, Texas. And my roommate has a dog. She's a Chihuahua. She's really fat. Her name is Kesha.
Kesha.
And yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I turned 26 next week. I actually graduate Scottsdale next month, and I'll be transferring to ASU, where I'll be continuing my degree for communications and marketing. I've lived here for 2 years, and I'm from Philadelphia.
Woo.
Good morning, I'm Tracy. I'm just about to turn 25 next month on the 20th. And I'm here to get my film degree and also my fine arts degree. A little bit about me, I have a pug. Her name is Penelope, and one day I hope to get another one, a black one, and name it S'mores.
So our first picture is of our famous person. His name is George Jones. He's a member of the Electrolytes. They were the season 7 champions on America's Best Dance Crew. They also went back this past season for the All-Stars, and I believe they made it, I want to say it's like the 3rd or 4th week before getting eliminated. He actually attends Scottsdale Community College here, and I danced with him on our performing company Instinct Dance Corps last year. And then about 2 years ago, he set work on another company I was on called Moving Company, which was really, really fun, and I got to know him. He's a really good guy. He's really funny, really down to earth. He's not like other people who let fame go to their head. So he's a really, really, really great guy.
So next is our faculty member that we chose. We chose Amanda because we said, look, we want to find the best faculty member we can find here at SCC. So I said, I know the perfect person, Amanda. She works in the Writing Center, and what her job is whenever somebody has a problem regarding their computer, she goes out and helps them, whether it's a printing issue or they need help saving a file. There's a lot of people that come here and they just don't know how to use a computer or are not very good at it. So she's always there to help. And another thing that makes her so great is that she loves the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we all love them. Well, okay, I love them. And she also is a big fan of the Arizona Cardinals, so she's a sports fan. That's great. She's very nice. She's very pretty. So
Date her. No, I'm just kidding.
that's Amanda, our great faculty member that we found.
Student athlete, that would be me that they found. I am, as I said, I'm a dancer here at SCC. I've been dancing for 3 years. For me, I consider myself an athlete just because of the physical lifting people, your body, going upside down, all those other insane things, and making it all look easy, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I spend Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here from about 9:30 to 4 in ballet, modern technique classes, and then with a 3-hour rehearsal with our company, with the company I'm on, Instinct, from 1 to 3, or 1 to 4, sorry. And that's every day. And that goes on. Yeah. So I'm a student athlete.
So the most relaxing place that we found was actually this cute little area right in the middle of the Science Center. It actually offers a very large tree, so it's great in the summer for shading, you know, because it's extremely hot out here. There's plenty of seating, which we actually sat by the rocks in this one. But there's a cute little pond, and there's some actual live fish in there. But it's really great for, you know, if you're just relaxing, you need a place to just hang out, or if you want to do homework.
Or photography too.
Or photography. I took a lot of pictures there, and I actually take a lot of pictures on campus, and it's usually of these kind of scenery.
Biggest tree. Well, we found it was a mesquite tree. It is presumed it's about an 18-footer, maybe 19 to 20 feet. But the reason why this is the biggest and best tree that we could find is because it offers great shade. You can do your homework there, you can hang out with friends, but you can just sit there and get some great shade. And we did a little investigative work, and we went around asking people, and we found that it is presumed that this tree has originated for many years now, but many years before SCC was even a thing. So this tree's been standing tall for quite some time now, and it's been providing shade for many years. So that's why.
And oxygen.
Yes, and
And it's so big, we couldn't even get a full picture of it.
and it's so peaceful because there's a pond right next to it. So you know, it's got everything. It's
Is
got.
this the same tree from the Peaceful Place?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, there we go.
Question.
Right next to it. So it's peaceful. It's got a lot of history. Overall, it's just a 10 out of 10 great tree.
Where is this tree located?
In the Science Center, in the middle of the Science Center, right along with the
Pond.
So it's by the pond.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys ever see where the fish tank is? Like that weird fish tank? You just keep following that around. It's right over there.
Okay, this is the speaking event that we all went to. This is Miss Carol Redding. She held a speaking event, but it was actually a communication seminar. Me and Emily, after the first one, we decided that it was actually very useful, so we actually attended all of the seminars. And at the end, we did receive a certificate of participation for it. So a little about the seminar. The first class that we attended was actually mainly about your brand. And they put a main focus on who the brand, or actually what the brand really is. And it really is something that it describes who you are and how people view you. With the brand, it's also not only how you present yourself, but it's how you dress. And it also goes along with all your social media sites. Anything else about the brand that you'd like to throw in there?
Well, she really focused on, you just want to make sure that you have the best brand that you can possibly have. She gave an example about an Oreo cookie and the store brand, and how you know that you're gonna get a good cookie when you get Oreo, and you're not really gonna get a good. You don't know if you're gonna get a good brand with the store brand.
Yeah.
So that was a really cute example. It stuck with me.
Yes. So along with the seminar, there was a class about networking. And a big thing from the networking was a lot of people, when they think of networking, they think of just getting business cards, and they have a pile of business cards that they don't use. But it's actually important to, when you get those business cards, not only to send a thank you note saying that you appreciate the time that they've given you and everything, but also to actually stay in communication with them, because you never know when you're going to need them or when they'll need you. And then there's another class that we attended that was actually more focused on your resume. Now, I made a resume years ago in high school, and I haven't touched it since after this seminar. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's bad. Sorry.
And after I looked at it, I was so mad at myself. You could tell that a young person had written that. But one thing that stood out to me that I didn't really pay attention to about resumes was no address. I always had my address on there, and I always thought that it was supposed to be on there. But no, apparently they could be stalkers and people that you don't really want to know where you live. So that was very key. And then another thing is wording. It's very important to address it to the job that you are trying to obtain. So you could just, if you have a resume, you can also just filter it to the position you're going for. Also allowing organization is very good. You want it to flow very nicely. And another key thing is for volunteering. It shows that you go above and beyond the things that you're required to do. Then the next class was more focused on your interview. When you do make it to that point, it's actually very important to address, it's important to dress one level above the job you're required to have. And it's also very important to draw the interviewer back to your resume. That allows them to always keep your name in their mind. And at the end, it was mainly about just effective communication with others. We had a make-believe kind of seminar where we interviewed and went with the people that were next to us, kind of just getting the feel of how to communicate. And as far as Carol Redding went as a speaker herself, she came very respectful. She dressed very well.
Very professional.
Yeah, very professional.
Super prepared and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Introduced herself right away with her name on the board and everything.
Yeah, so she was definitely filled with confidence, and it allowed us to, we viewed that right when she came in, that she was confident.
It's important to put in like all your volunteer work and stuff, and I mean obviously the jobs that you've done in the past, but volunteer work is important. Jobs always like to see that, so always put that on your resume and stuff.
So this is the yellow car we found. It was in the parking lot right next to the communication building. So that's Brittany, me, Tracy, and Curtis. Yeah, we took that picture right after the communication, like the speaking event that we went to, and it was really hot outside, and we were all dying. Thank God it was a tree right there, because that was just bad. But yeah, I was really surprised at how many yellow cars we could find in the parking lot. We were so lucky that we just walked right out into the parking lot, and there was one right there. We're in the very first slot.
And luckily someone walked right by so they could take the picture for us too.
We told them it was our car.
So this is our fast food worker, which is also me. I work at Dutch Bros. We have coffee and we have pastries, so like muffins and granola bars and all sorts of things. It's kind of funny that we're still kind of considered fast food, but we're not necessarily the quickest coffee shop. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you can see my little coffee cup in my hand in that picture. And this is also our human pyramid that we were walking and happened upon
There were just
kids
some
that were
kids
just
doing
so
the human
willing
pyramid.
to do a human pyramid for us, and I happened to grab a really nice picture.
Yeah, it was perfect. We said we needed a human pyramid, and we walked right by it. There
They
were
were
just some
already
kids
doing
doing
it,
some human
so
pyramids, so
we
I
were
was
practicing
the
for
one
school.
taking the picture. So.
This is the funniest thing we could find. I actually had a banana in my purse, and Brittany drew a nice picture on him, and then Hassan had his headphones, and so we made that happen, yeah.
So we have a banana just jamming to some tunes right there.
Yeah. Very, very. Oh, and why are we the most creative group?
Oh,
I think, well, because we are all dressed
We're all
the
dressed
same.
Color coordinated.
Very
Yes.
color coordinated. And
and we went above and beyond to make things.
Yes,
For-
we did. We did a lot of things
Yes.
for it. Yes, we did.
We
And
said we could just get an average picture, but we're going to do this assignment right, and we're going to
Yeah.
grab the greatest pictures.
the greatest pictures, most creative, definitely.
Not fair, you guys have a photographer.
Yeah, so it turned out really well.